Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, always think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do this, that entrepreneurship. Come and link, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gotti on the Gotti's World Show. I'm back, man. Today is a very special day, not only because we woke up this morning, it's because I got a very special fucking guest in the building. When I say this brother here is, you know what? Fuck that. This is how we gonna do this. I want y'all to understand what's the fuck going on here. Hold on. I want y'all to get a glimpse of this.
I'll be ready, John. I'm shipping new flavors to the hood. I'm shipping brand new flavors.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
New flavors to
Come on.
the hood.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Listen to this first.
Michael Phelps, I wet you for them gold medals. Burning flower where my feet push the rose petal. I was serving sevens a headband like Mello. Had to go Dwayne Johnson on them, started dropping elbows.
Yeah.
All my niggas got stripes, no Adidas shelter.
Y'all hear it?
In the field stretching with that stick, he a scarecrow. Put money on the old head like a Kango. Was a slave to the game, I'm unchained like I'm Django. You can't name a place we can't go. Tell a smart bitch to give me brain slow. I watch fiends wrestle over rock, Roman Greco. Different tune, my plug pull the strings like a cello. 100 shots, got the ops dancing, no techno. On that midnight train to Georgia like Gladys. Serving 16s in the spring ball. Your whole team average, so don't put them in our bracket. Legendary with the serve like Serena touching the racket.
Oh my God. A6 in the fucking building, man. Come on, man. That's the only way I could do it, bro. That's the only way I could do it.
Beautiful.
That's the only way I could do it. Why? Instead of me saying it, why not let the lyrics speak?
They speak for themselves.
That's what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying?
Bird Smith, man, you know.
You heard.
Absolutely.
They gotta know that it's real fucking lyricists that's still in this motherfucking city, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
We ushering in.
Talk to the mic for me.
We ushering in a new era, man. A boom bap in Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? Led by my brother Easy O'Hare, man. You know, I'm in the building too, man, with the boom bap movement, man. I also do a little R&B on the side, but man, we in here, man. We finna represent for Chicago.
Yes, indeed, man. So if you don't know about the show, man, we get from the we get into the person, we get into the artist, the man behind the music. You know what I mean? So we go from the past, the present, and the future. You know what I mean? So we really dig in deep. We find out, you know what I'm saying, what's in your brain, man, and how you even got to this point of even getting into music. But how I start this show, I always started out the same way. How, when you wake up in the morning, before you get to this whole, get out here to this world and this crazy shit that we going through, all this shit that's going on in Chicago, and just in this whole space, period. How do you personally center yourself in the morning? How do you get your shit together? How do you get your mental together before you get up out here?
Right. Definitely, I start my day off centering myself, man. I do some push-ups. And, I pray.
Yeah.
And then I wake my kids up, man. I wake my little boys up. You know what I mean? And believe it or not, just getting them ready for school and through their regimen, it kind of centers me. You know what I'm saying? It's almost therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? Because you're dealing with that innocence to start your day off in that purity.
I love that.
You know what I mean? And it really gets you in that right mind frame to move forward in your day and really, you know, do what you do for them too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's gonna be at the forefront.
Yes, sir.
Of your mind, you know. So that's really what I do. It starts off with family, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I gotta have my push-ups in, you know what I'm saying, and get my calisthenics in, you know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be like Uncle LL, man. I'm trying to be a hoochie daddy, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You got the shorts with it?
Man,
you gonna wear the shorts to the something? It's coming, man.
I'm scared of them shorts. But,
and you a light-skinned nigga, so you know what I'm saying?
I'm scared of them shorts, but you know what I'm saying? I'll be a hoochie daddy, man. No. But no, family first though. Now I'm really a family man, you know, and it starts with the kids. I think the most gangster thing you can do is be there for yours and take care of your responsibilities. So
yes, indeed, yes, indeed. So basically, man, I just want to get into the childhood, man, and then we gonna get into the business and then the music. What did it look like growing up in your household, man, as a shorty?
Man, as a shorty, and I came up in Chatham, you know, single mom. It was me, my mom, and my brother, really.
Southside, right?
Southside, yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I go
Shout out
by
to the
86, man. Yeah, big shout out, big shout out. I go by 86 because I'm from 86 in Ingleside, man. I represent the 87 Cottage Grove, man.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody from over there, man. All the good legends, yeah. So I came up with just my mom, you know. She never even had a car till she was like 41. So we took the bus everywhere, you know, literally everywhere. I mean, she would literally take the bus to drop me off at school in the snow, then have to take the bus back to the train, then take the train all the way and repeat the process every day. So, you know, I come from humble beginnings. Dad left when I was about 3. You know what I mean? And kind of like my brother was that, you know, for me in different ways. He's 16 years older than me, my blood brother. So, you know, a lot of the ways he taught me the game, you know, and, you know, really was that male presence in my life, you know, kind of toughened me up, you know, keep me solid and shit, you know. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how many siblings you got? How many is it?
So I got a half sister through my pops, through my biological father. Her name Erica.
Shout out.
Yep, shout out. My name Eric, her name Erica, you know what I'm saying? He gave us all the same names, you know. It's the least he could have did, you know. So I got another half sister named Aaron, you know. It's a recurring theme, Aaron. And then it's my brother Dion, and that's through, we got the same mom pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So different dads and shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of brothers who from another mother who I call my brothers, man, you know what I'm saying, from the game, you know, like cats like Easy, you know what I'm saying? My producer, Young Spade, you know what I'm saying? My manager, Doe, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of brothers in this game, too, who I'm close with, like real brothers, so.
Yeah, man.
Definitely got to mention them. Cause,
man. And you got one of the brothers up in here, man, too, man.
Yes, sir.
You got one of the brothers, man, Black Militia in this motherfucker,
Absolutely,
man. You know what I'm saying, my man? Rick, shout out.
Shout out. House, man. Big Red in the house,
You
man.
feel me?
Killing the game, man. With
Man,
the
you got the Black Militia on too, man. I love that shit.
I gotta represent, man.
Man, let me tell you.
what I'm saying?
Let me tell you before we go into this next little question or something like that. The nigga gave me he gave me the jacket, right? So once he gave me the jacket, I felt like an official nigga. So when I wore it out and I actually had my shit on together, motherfucker said, man, hey, man, I seen that shit from somewhere. I said, yeah, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? That's my man, Clothing Line Woo, straight out of Chicago. So he said, man, that shit fire, man. You had to plug me with the guy. I said, I know him personally. He was like, hey, man, shit, yeah, that motherfucker official. So I'm like, good. I can get my niggas some money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My niggas that I know personally, you know what I'm saying? And that's a good feeling, man, to know that you got friends that's in positions to, you know what I'm saying, get money. You know what I'm saying?
Major key.
Major key. So even with, you know what I'm saying, you representing like you represent, man, and then representing Chicago and, you know what I'm saying, the rap and, you know, doing the music thing and like that, man, how do you feel like you're going to represent the city with this type of music, man? Because right now the whole drill shit is going. The whole, you know what I'm saying, all that shit is that, but
right.
Not a lot of motherfuckers is really listening to these words, brother.
They really not, you know. And at the end of the day, we do gotta realize, like, who come from Chicago. Like, that's the home of Lupe Fiasco, you know, Common. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell shit. Shout out to Shauna. It's a lot of lyricists in Chicago, like, you know what I'm saying? Even Do or Die. Like, you know what I mean? They was lyrical with their style, you know, it was gangster. But they was, you know, B-Lo, you know, like they was spitting real like shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, Crucial Conflict, like we got lyricists, Twister, you know what I'm saying? It's not we
still got something in the game. We still
Absolutely.
got a lot in the game, but they just still, I feel like they just getting overlooked, man.
Yeah. I mean, out of all the young cats like Polo G lyrical, Herb, you know, Herb lyrical. You know what I mean? But it's kind of it's a different like arena with the boom bap though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely say that. And I feel like, you know, cats like myself, you know what I'm saying? Easy, you know what I mean? You know, a lot of the other guys doing their thing, man, they definitely in a good position because really a lot of the boom bap, that I would say that movement is being spearheaded by New York, you know, Buffalo, the East Coast and whatnot. And like, we don't got a major heavy presence in boom bap. Like Capital P, is cold. Panamera P, like, you know, I've never like met them before, but I definitely fuck
know
with
them too.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them. I fuck with their music. You know what I'm saying? Like, they boom bap too. You know what I'm saying? They definitely leading this movement too in Chicago. So
yes, indeed.
The lyrics matter because when you able to paint a picture, like, and make that shit eloquent and beautiful, man, and you can make somebody's mind go on the trip. That's a beautiful thing.
Like art.
Nas used to do this shit to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to bring that back. You know,
my favorite rapper, bro.
Yeah, that was him, Eminem, Jay-Z. That's like my trifecta. You know what I'm saying? I give Eminem a lot of credit. People like, I see he don't get as much credit as he used to get, but he's still one of my goats. You know what I'm saying? So
okay,
it ain't about black and white. Like the motherfucker can rap. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to take a little steam off of M. But
lyrics is lyrics.
M is that dude, bro. Like,
you know what I mean?
He obliterate motherfuckers. Like, let's keep it real, bro. Like,
that is the fact.
Disrespectful. Like, this is a fucking. Come on, bro.
What do you think you fit?
That's a good question.
In this game, not even just Chicago, like, because like I said, we there, but of course Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, they had their run. Chicago had their run, but it wasn't a Atlanta run because Atlanta holding it. The West was holding it. New York holding it. And we had our time, but it wasn't to where it's like we holding shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what do you even think that you fit in the game in this whole oracle that we have? I think industry.
I think me personally, I'm like a different animal because I could sing too, and I got the singing background. Like, I don't know if you ever heard my song Plug Love, but I got like whole R&B songs. Like Ray will tell you, like I tweaked him out. Like I got the like that package kind of where I could be. Not to compare myself to him, but I could be in essence of like a Boom Bap Drake, essentially, which, like, that's just by default what I may end up kind of leaning towards because I sing the hooks. I still got love for the singing. I still want to rap, but I like to do both, like on Right Now, like how I'm able to come. Like, I think that's kind of where I would fit in that little area in my own pocket because the singing, it's not like I'm just trying to sing a hook and I sound like shit. Like, I sing for real. I take that shit just as serious as the rap. So.
No auto-tune?
No, very little. If I
okay,
yeah, I got shit with no auto-tune.
I had to ask. You gotta ask.
It's a like dash, you know what I'm saying? Just a little smidget. But no, I got like half of my shit don't have it at all. Then if I do it, it's because it just sounds like it meshes well with the actual beat. You know what I'm saying? When I kind of fuck with the tune, but I'm more so. I don't like do the actual. I use it differently. It's hard to explain. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's very light though, kind of in the way that Summer Walker uses it. Like, she don't need auto tune, but you could hear the auto tune on some shit.
Yeah.
She don't need it. Can she sing? Of course, without it. But it's like it just sounds good on certain beats. You know, with the sound that's going on right now, they make your shit kind of lit. So I use it. You know.
Well, even far as with, you gotta have some type of melodic. You know what I'm saying, or melody in your, in your music, or it really ain't getting played. It's really not. Right. It's going to be hard to break through because, especially in mainstream, if that's where you're trying to go, which actually is a great fucking, you know what I'm saying, spin on it. Are you trying to do the mainstream thing? Do you want to be, or you want to stay under the underground? You want to hit like the cult following, like the Currency? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question. That's one of the best questions I've ever been asked.
Hey, man, this is what I do, man. I'm fucking Gotti, bro.
So, yes and no. Like, I know since I'm so melodic, and that's what I bring to Boom Bap, that makes me different, with the exception of, a few of the other guys out there. Like,
yes, sir.
Obviously, Stove God being the clearest example.
Shout out to the boy Stove.
Big shout out to the big homie Stove.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was blessed to be up there on this set, by the way, and Promontory, and stand behind the brother Stove and Easy, you know what I mean? So my brother tapped me in with Stove, you know what I'm saying, and showed me some love. But Stove is a legend on the melodic. Like, with the exception of Stove and like a few other folks, the melodic presence in Boom Bap isn't there. And those who really can do it, you see that it's like a big reaction. You know what I'm saying? You see that it's like obviously it does something. You know what I'm saying? When you mix it with Boom Bap. And that's just naturally who the fuck I am. So, like, right now is like my first example of what I'm, really showing motherfuckers. Like, man, I got these hooks, I got these melodies, and I'm finna come in this bitch and give you real bars. I'm not finna, like, play games with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna rap. on this shit, and I'm finna sing on this shit, and I'm singing about some gangster shit that I really did and really been through. And I think when you combine that, it makes me a 101. That's what I'm bringing to the table. So I'm cool with the mainstream, because I know, but I don't want all that come with the fame. I'd rather have the money, truthfully. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the money is always the goal, bro.
Yeah.
Money is definitely the goal.
That's why I said it's a yes and a no, because like I fuck with currency. The independent way is the way to get it. Like Dolph showed you could get rich off being independent too. So it's like,
Yes, sir.
but when it's said and done, do I want my star out there in Hollywood on the ground? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to, do I want that acclaim? Yeah. Do I want to be one of the best of all time with everything that come with it? That's why I do this shit. So yeah, I take everything that come with that then. Okay.
With actually the business, how it's going, and they giving a lot of these crazy deals and giving all of these the 360s, the bullshit, you hear about that, or far as with the independent route, far as with your business, how does that look? How are you going about it? Far as with the BMI, the ass caps, or the, you know what I mean? How is that going? How are you starting your shit, or do you have your shit under the LLC, or, so tell me a little bit about that. How you going with it?
So I'm independent. I do everything under LLC.
Gotcha.
I also release things, and I release projects in tandem under Streetwise, which is my little brother's record label.
Dope.
Young Spade. Yeah.
Dope.
He's also my producer. You know what I mean? So he made pretty much 80% of everything that you
double
hear.
money, nigga.
So, yeah.
Double money, nigga.
He a beast. So we got our own thing going. We got our own LLC going over there. Streetwise, he the CEO. You know what I mean? I got my own shit. Like, I'm a sole proprietor under my own social anyway. Like, little tidbit to folks. If you're a rapper, you don't gotta make some crazy ass name. You can just literally be a sole proprietor and still write off all your business shit, all your expenses, all your costs associated with your opening, your traveling, your per diem. Like, you can get all that money back. You don't have to get an EIN. You actually can do it under your social too if you really want to just get it done. But that's how I'm rocking. Everything been independent. Even quiet as kept. If these big opening acts and big shows, there's costs associated with that. Everything comes out of my pocket, you know what I'm saying, from me hustling, doing what I gotta do, you know what I mean. And it's I got the ass cap. I got the I'm going through United Masters in terms of distribution.
Dope.
I pay for obviously all my studio time out of pocket, all my beats out of pocket, the videos out of pocket. Everything is freelance, just straight out of pocket, you know what I'm saying. And
yeah,
taking care of 4 kids too, out of pocket. Everything out of pocket. So this is real. This ain't no joke. So
and actually, that's great that you said that it ain't no joke, bro. So even I asked you this question, and it's very personal. Do you think this is a passion or a purpose, or your purpose?
I think it's my purpose. I'll tell you
me
why.
why. Yeah, definitely tell me why.
Little do people know, I really started off in the choir singing, man. And I'm not I'm a very masculine dude. Not saying that that's not masculine or anything, but people won't even think that I've been in the choir, none who really know me, you know what I mean? And just I naturally was beckoned to that arena to sing. I feel like God gave me a purpose to do something musically with my voice. I truly believe that shit. And I feel guilty when I'm not working as hard as I could be working, because I feel like I'm squandering the gift that he gave me. Nigga, I could have gave another motherfucker who want to sing. It's motherfuckers who want to be able to do this shit, who did a lot of with the talent.
It's you bullshitting with.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my early 30s, rapping and shit. I see people talk shit on their statuses or sometimes, oh, you a rapper over there. You know what I'm saying? It's a purpose to me. I don't give a fuck how old I am. This is what I'm gonna do. Y'all gonna get these bars. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I love when people put that shit out on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, and try to come at motherfuckers who rapping at 30, my bro Easy, he made a status about that the other day, a couple other week. Bitch talking about if you over 35 and you're still rapping, you need to look in the mirror, and it's a lot of bashing that comes with that. And when you have a family and you undertaking costs I'm taking, which is over $30,000 a year, and an artist cost in my age with kids, and you doing this shit and it don't work out, you gonna be looking fucking crazy.
True. Now, I would say it's a yay and a nay with that. Now, the yay is because you're good.
Right.
Some niggas out here that ain't fortunate enough to be good at what they do.
Right.
They just putting some shit together, and it ain't it, bruh. It ain't it. And
I know
personally within yourself when you hit a shit. Kel, am I lying?
Not at all.
Am I lying?
Not at all.
Okay, so it's some shit within yourself that's be like, come on, bro. What in the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
This ain't for you. But with you have a talent and the shit that we heard, it's like, I can see that.
Right.
He should do it. That makes sense.
Absolutely.
Come on now.
It's like I do a lot of hustling on the side and a lot of shit, to get money to be able to do that too. Like, and I always think like, man, like if you wasn't doing this, like, you could have like a couple Benzes, like you could have like, and I'm not being facetious either, like, and I'm cool about I have a good ass job, like real gangster shit. Like I didn't always have a job. It's years that I trapped and for without a job. I've been raided before. It's public information. I can say that. So I started working after I got raided and went through some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed to have a good job that pay me a lot too. So you know what I'm saying? I still do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying, on the side and consult and shit. But I take that pot of money and I think like, man, if you wasn't dishing all of this here, how good could you be really living? And I'd be like, but you know what? Would I be happy with myself? Or what if I could sit there like, nigga, do you know if you could have made it? How will you know if you don't try really? So I'm okay with failing. You know what I'm saying?
Going back into that space to where you said I had to, I used to be, trapping, doing what I was doing. And, but I had to go through this. And then you made that conscious decision, or you had to pivot or do what you had to do. What did you have to kill within yourself in order to grow?
Man, that's kind of a crazy question, because it's like, if you want me to be honest,
got to be.
I ain't killed none of it. Died like the hustle. Like I was always somebody willing to take chances. Like, you know what I mean? Even with my freedom, as sad as that sound, in order to eat. So
that's honest.
Though my mom brought me up and took care of me, I was kicked out at 16, so I was homeless like the last 2 years of high school, sleeping in my car, living with friends and stuff. So it's like, I really got locked into the hustle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was out in the streets like an adult at 16, 17 sometimes. My mom literally kicked me the fuck out the house as a minor on some G shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I got caught selling weed. The pastor next door told I was selling all the weed. Motherfuckers were going to tell her, so she kicked me out the house. So I actually got kicked out the house for selling drugs as a minor, and the police removed me as a minor illegally and kicked me the fuck out, and I literally was sleeping in my fucking car. So that hustle in me never died. Like I just know that I don't want to lose my freedom, but me getting a job, I'm not gonna say necessarily that stopped me from hustling later on. I had to double back. I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, but it didn't kill nothing really. I just think that it just triggered me to be safer and be smarter with my freedom and do things differently.
Why you feel, okay, this is a real question, because a lot of people, a lot of youngins feel like they gotta go hustle, even if they stand in the burbs, even if they stand in the big house. They people are, you know what I'm saying, they got bread, but they still want to live this lifestyle.
Yeah, that's different.
That's what I'm saying. So why did you personally feel like you have to, even though, your mom did what she had to do?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You mean in high school, or you mean like recent after?
I'm just talking about in general.
I felt like, and so in high school, like I didn't even have money to eat. Like she kicked me out in such a bogus way. Like people don't realize, like, I was in the streets for real. Niggas could have caught me sleeping in my car and clapped the fuck out of me, shot the fuck out of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was.
But why did you feel like you had to?
Because eat, to get food, to, like my shoes was fucked up. Motherfuckers was talking shit about me at school. Like I really got sick of that shit too.
But you could have went to go get a job too.
So I had a job at McDonald's too in high school. I was getting only paid $5.15 an hour. It's never enough, Gotti. I could make 200,000. It's never enough. They're gonna be, oh, it's this show. You want to do this with this? You want to fly here? You want to go on tour? It's never gonna be enough. Like, It's always, you know, more money you make, you notice like it's never fucking enough. Like really, like for those shorties doing that shit is for clout. Cause they know you're not an adult. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I can see if you got some kids and shit, you know, where you gotta get that bag, you gotta put clothes on them, you gotta feed them. Right. You know, you gotta hold rent. You got all of this shit to where if you lose it, you're gonna lose your fucking life. Literally, like your kids are gonna be out. Okay, do what you gotta do by all means, as long as you don't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. That's my philosophy. I don't condone hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying? But hustle on. Now these motherfuckers who pampered, living this life where they never really had a reason to break the law or hustle or trap or get into that lifestyle, you a poser.
But they want to.
For what? For clout. Do anything for clout. Offset said the shit perfect. Yeah. But a lot come with that clout though, because if niggas thinking that you got that, they gonna wanna come for that shit. The real niggas, like, you know, you gonna be prepared to get your dough kicked. You prepared to come, you know, they not prepared to deal with what come with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, you want to look like you got it, like you the loud man, like you got the pills, like you got the this, to that. Motherfuckers want that too. And the police gonna come for your ass too. Motherfuckers jealous, they gonna snitch. There's a lot that come with that shit. Yeah. Now, say you posing and you doing this shit for clout. When your ass get in jail, who you riding with? You ain't BPSN, you ain't no gangster, you ain't BD, you ain't vice versa. So who you falling under when you get locked in? You ain't gonna tell them you're neutral. What you gonna do? See, niggas don't think about that shit. It's they come with all of this shit.
Of course, so they don't think they don't see down the field.
It's a bad idea. See right there. It's a bad idea.
Yeah, but you know it ain't no structure no more neither. You know that, right?
No, it ain't no structure at all. I mean, we had Slim Jesus come out. Took them down.
I forgot about that nigga.
Come on, it ain't no structure.
I forgot about him. Kel, do you remember the Slim Jesus dude?
Yeah, I do.
You remember him?
Ain't no honor in this shit, man. You know.
Shit. Damn.
Ain't no honor in that shit. But he ended up, and really like, I'm not gonna say big ups to him, but like respect for him, because he came out like, man, I was lying, man, I'm not with the shit. Like, you know, my bad. You know, he at least came clean and he dealt with what came with that shit, and that's, you know, but it's a bad idea. If you're not really cut from that cloth, don't pose, because you're gonna put yourself in an awkward position.
Yeah, bro, that shit is ill. That shit is weird, bro. But I do get, I understand. You know what I'm saying? You felt like you had to survive.
I had to survive. I had to eat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the little money I get to work 2 weeks, man, and that shit would be gone in a fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Working at McDonald's and all that low end shit. So I had to trap. You know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And I was real good at it. Very good at it, and I started getting the things I wanted, and it felt good to me.
When did it stop?
It stopped when I got raided, you know what I'm saying?
That was the reality check?
One of the early ones. No, that wasn't the final reality check. I mean, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I got raided at like 20. So I wasn't even old enough to drink. So I kind of learned some things from that. My brother, that's my bro, Big Sean, Big Shizzle. Shout out to Big Sean, man.
Shout out.
Shit, we got raided, you know, we was in that shit together. He took the whole charge. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, it happened is behind us, but big ups to him. That's the realest nigga in the world.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You gotta reward that.
Sacrifice himself for my freedom. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man. But I learned a lot from that situation, seeing what he went through, you know what I'm saying, and valuing my freedom, man. He's a prolific rapper himself too. You know what I'm saying? He done did shit with Crucial Conflict. Like, dude, he's serious too. But I kind of see what that can do to people. Now, I done been locked up before, but I never did no bids. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Most I served is like 2-3 months in the county. I'm real. I'm never finna be one of them rappers lying like I went to the pen and I, you know, nigga, look, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did like fucking 60, 90 days down in Champaign County, nigga. Like, I ain't do no hard time. Now, I done been arrested 14, 15 times. I'm not gonna lie, just goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just being out of control. But nah, I ain't, you know, nobody wants to do time. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Respect for everybody who do them time and them football numbers and shit, but, you know, nobody wants to really sit down. at the end of the day.
As funny as this shit may sound, nigga, I did a couple hours in the holding cell, nigga. And I was hot when I got in there, but nigga, I was like, I'm not going back, my nigga. In no way, shape,
cold in that motherfucker. They roll you an orange in that bitch and a sandwich.
No, nigga, they didn't even give me the, I didn't even get, nigga, I was still in fucking clothes. They just took.
You don't get the bologna?
I ain't get to none of that, nigga. I went to the holding cell. They had me in there with some freaky ass white guy up in there. He just started laying down on the floor. So he been there before. So I'm just sitting in there cold in a bitch in a t-shirt and some pants, and I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, yeah, this my last time here. Yeah. They got my picture, and by the time the bell boss man, he didn't came, and I was out. And I'm like, yep, whatever I did to get in there, it ain't coming back.
Yeah,
that was the last time I seen that.
I had one of them moments, man. I got arrested in Madison, Wisconsin, man, and like they jail is a little different when you get arrested. It'd be like 10, 12 of y'all in that motherfucker. I'm the only nigga in that motherfucker. They in there skinheads doing pull-up stairs and that bitch on charge.
Nigga, I didn't make it to none of none of that. I didn't make it to none of that. I was in the holding cell right there. Everybody, but when you walked in there, everybody was looking like, what the fuck?
They had two toilets in there with 12 men is what I'm trying to tell you. Like the room the size of this room, them niggas was in there shitting in the open. Like
I didn't make it there.
Yeah, I ain't never going back at that. That's when I had a coming to Jesus moment right there. And when it was them two stalls in there and all these grown men shitting in the open and oh no, this ain't a good look, player. You gotta keep your ass out of the gym.
I feel like it's too much negative energy happening right now. I don't even like talking about this shit. That's a bad memory in my life. I don't want to do it. So, Kel, it's a video that this brother got, man. Let's run that video, man. Let's get the fuck up out of this. And we'll come back. Let's go ahead. Just run that. Run that.
Where we at?
You know this hustling shit is a way of life, nigga. I got 16 flavors for real, bitch. You already know how we rockin'. Sometimes you gotta roll your sleeves up, nigga. Get in the game. You feel me? The gun rushing, the flow holy got a none blushing. These niggas want the bread, but they ain't stacking nothing. Make music, but don't see the keys, Stevie Wonder. I'm just trying to fuck the game like Brian Pumper. Young misfits, the neighborhood watch snitching on us. Block hot as a sauna, pills and that marijuana. Taking trips to Nevada, bricks white as Madonna. These bitches ask for my name, I tell them we'll holler. And she can't hang around the gang unless she will swallow. And take a shirt off, twisted around her hand, P.D. Pablo. She on my balls like Wilson, I'm ballin' like a Bronco. I beat the pack, Ivan Drago, when he killed Apollo. My militia Gestapo, y'all singing like sopranos. I'm with a model who suck a seed out of avocado. I'm a savage like Randy, all of my niggas macho. We get rich or die trying, that's the fucking motto. And you already know how we have to get it. Zip by zip, P by P, nigga. Ain't no nigga ever gave me shit. We stack and starve, nigga. What up? Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Go get your drums out. Go spin the block on these niggas. Most of these niggas be frontin', they move, ain't getting no paper. Most of these niggas be plotting, that money turn them to a hater. Most of these niggas don't hustle, but ask a nigga for a favor. Most of these niggas be tough, and to a nigga life in danger.
Stop. Yes indeed. My man A6 in the building, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. You feel me? You feel me?
Yo.
Tell me what that was, man, and how that came about, bro. Tell me what that was we were just watching.
So you just seen Smoker's Choice.
You heard?
One of my first videos. I had a couple other videos, but they suppressed for good reasons. You know, back in the day, nobody gonna ever see them. But this is like my first Boom Bap video I've done. You know, since I've been doing Boom Bap rap. Beat by Young Spade. It actually segues at the end into one of my songs called Most of These Niggas, and it's on the same album, Expressions of a Hustler. Those who like fast rap, tongue twisting, and you know, double time shit, y'all will love that. But yeah, Smoker's Choice, man, it's kind of an ode to Cameron. You know what I'm saying? With the flow I was using in there, man, I'm a big Dipset big Dipset fan, like my guy Ray over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he
so
is,
he
bro.
peeped the camera and flow
Yes,
kind of
he
shit on my
is.
balls like Wilson. I'm balling like a Bronco. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much what that was, man. That's like a coming out party, man. Let motherfuckers know I'm here.
Okay. So basically, far as with the projects, with the project and the new song that you've been putting out, or you know, the music and everything that you've been putting out, man, where is the direction of the new shit coming? Especially with, you know what I'm saying, a special, you know what I'm saying, performance. Motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, coming up. We ain't gonna say too much about it. We ain't gonna say too much.
Yeah.
Where's all this music coming from, and the influence of, you know what I'm saying, the people that you're around? How is that looking?
Man, this new direction is I'm on a new wave, man. You're gonna be hearing me incorporate a lot more hooks and melodies in my boom bap. That's kind of the new direction I'm going, what you're gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? Like my last show I did with the Stove God Cooks and Rome Street show, I kind of showcase a little bit of that. You know what I mean? And that's something that I've always been able to do, but it's new in terms of me like letting the people hear it and really going forward with it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that new style I'm kind of rocking with. That's kind of the direction I'm going. Now, I do have another feature with Easy that's gonna be hitting in the summer too.
Can you say something?
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's called Turn on the Stove, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Those who've heard it know that it's out of control. I mean. So yeah, it's you know what I mean. Me and Easy make a lot of songs together, man. And you know what I'm saying. That's for sure. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying. It's no different than, you know, a lot of motherfuckers who really hang with each other, you know, outside the industry shit end up making a lot of tracks together and shit. It's just organic, like, you know what I'm saying. And my people, we hear a beat, we vibe, you know, and we collab. My manager also happens to be like one of his 20-year niggas who, you know what I'm saying, Stack of Star, who he came up with Dope from the Go. So it's like everything's like family. It's all organic. So that's my direction I'm going though with the music. It's kind of a hard question because I'm all over the place, but really that melodic boom bap is that's where I'm going with it, bro.
Okay. How does your kids, how do they look at you in the light of you as dad, and then they look at you as A6? How does that? Because I know my kids, they look at me as, this is my dad, but my dad know these people and he do this, and it's an amazement thing. But then it's like, can we go to the motherfucking circus?
Man, it's crazy because my kids, like, it's like they halfway be trolling me. They be like, hey, A6. I'm like, how you know my name A6, man? They be walking around singing some of the songs. I'm like, don't be saying that, you know, like it's, you know, I got a song coming out with Big Sinatra's, man. You know what I'm saying? Called Two Zips.
It's Sinatra's.
Gotta let y'all know, you know, Sinatra's and Quality, you know, but I got Big Sinatra's on the track called Two Zips, and the hook is crazy. It go, I got 2 zips left for you. You still want it? I'ma make the pot do what it do. My wrist turning. So I got a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old running around singing they got 2 zips left. So, you know, it's crazy you asked that question because they just started singing this shit a week ago. And I'm starting to think like they know, for the first time, they know who A6 is and they singing this shit. So it's a weird feeling because I don't want them to know like too much shit too early, you know what I mean? And it's like you gotta almost like hide who you are on the side. Like they know when I'm going to the studio, you know what I'm saying? I make time for the park, but I be gone a lot and they be asking, you know, mom, is dad in the studio? So, you know, it cut, but they know what I do and they've been tuning in. And my 5-year-old know how to work YouTube. So he's conjured up a way to type in 8-6 and be looking at shit on the low, and you know, so it's interesting to say the least.
Work-life balance, family, and all that. Like, I understand how they look at you, but how are you able to, you know, carry all that? Like, how are you able to carry all that?
Man,
businessman, like you was, you know, we were saying off air, businessman. You know, getting the brand out there. This in the studio time, it'd be long studio sessions, getting shit right, making sure everything is mixed together, everything. Then make sure the kids is eating, make sure they good. Homework, all that. Then maybe even relationship. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah.
So how was that roll?
I mean, for the most part, you know, like I'm gonna say I'm definitely in a relationship right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's
This nigga in love. Go ahead.
yeah, that's why I can't be no real hoochie daddy. I was capping earlier. I'm gonna get beat up when I go home. Let me shut up. But look,
Kel,
really-
edit that out, my brother. Edit that
Yeah,
first part out. You know what I mean?
edit the hoochie daddy shit out, please. No, I'm living in this motherfucker. I'm gonna be on the pool table with a sheet, nigga, like, you know. So no, really, you know, with me having such a great partner, you know what I mean. She like handles a lot of the things with the children, honestly. You know what I mean, and.
Right.
Not that I'm trying to get out of doing it, but I be so beat, you know what I mean? By the end of the day, I be falling asleep on the couch, man. Like by the end of by 9, it's crazy. Like I be up at 6 and I'm going. I'm working all day. I'm writing, studio, you know what I mean? Making some moves, getting money, you know what I mean? And she really has been their caretaker. I am too, but she's been taking care of a lot of the stuff. Like I be escaping bath duty, like and. A lot of the, you know, I'll do some dishes and I clean, I'm mop, and, you know, I do some things when I can. I'm trying my best, you know? But you know, I pay them bills.
Bills gotta be paid.
Yeah, you know, I'm coming with the bag, and you know, I just need a little help, and she give it to me. So I give her the credit on that one. Because if without her, I'd be like tweaking.
I get it.
I definitely would be tweaking.
You ain't gotta tell me, nigga.
She got me in check, but she got the shit in check. You know what I'm saying? So we got a good and then me with my position, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say where I work, but I'm up there on the chain, so I don't get bothered. I don't get fucked with. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I work from home and I live a boss life. Like I got a lot of time to do shit I shouldn't have time to do all day long.
Yes, sir.
You know, man. I'm just blessed too. That helps. So between the two of those things with me having a blessed kind of job, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having like kind of a lush job, and then I got, you know, motherfucker who down and they holding me down and doing some of the heavy lifting too. I'm able to have this little side life in this rap game, you know what I'm saying? So and for the most part, I'm not gonna lie, shit it's doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Question that I don't think a lot of people maybe think about because they so in it. And I often have this thought, but that's why I try to put my hands in multiple things. You ever think about if this shit don't pan out?
Absolutely.
And is it a plan B?
Absolutely.
How does that make you feel knowing that this shit, it might not go, even though I'm putting my heart into it, I'm putting everything into it, that it just might not be. Even though I'm doing it, it might not go nowhere, or certain people gonna hear it, or you know what I mean? Because you got the streams definitely popping, but it just might not go to where I want it to go. But it might be stagnant here, and that's it.
You know, I think about that a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? At my age, I ain't no young buck. I'm not old yet. I'm kind of like in limbo. You know what I'm saying? Being in my early 30s, but like I said, like I'm.
Well, Kel is like 45. You know what I'm saying? That nigga like 45. Bro. You know what I mean?
I'm good if it don't pan out like I imagined it to be, because with the amount of bars I done spit, and with some of the, like, I got like cats that's like on they level, like real cat sign, like that heard my shit and fucking with me, like for real. You know what I'm saying? I done sent shit and to Jadakiss, and I won his freestyle challenge on this app. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that I've gotten enough like cosigns from motherfuckers who opinion matters, that I know that even if I don't make it, that I was going hard. You know what I'm saying? Right. I know that I wasn't weak shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I said, I'm blessed with my job and the amount of money I make and my side hustles and my business expenditures that I undertook before coming to this point, to where like this don't work out. I'm gonna open another business. I've opened a couple businesses before. I'm working on a non-for-profit right now. You know, so it's things that I know how to do in terms of, you know, business and getting money, and you know, working with different markets, the stock market and things like, you know, that I really have been doing the last couple of years, that I probably would take my time from the rap game and put it all in that, and take that money and start investing and opening businesses up and try to help people get some jobs and shit in the community.
And that's usually what is, you know, usually done, but certain people don't even make it because either they get discouraged or they like, man, fuck this shit, or it ain't panning out, or motherfuckers ain't really hearing me or supporting, they get to that stage.
Right.
Not knowing that if they went a little bit further over the hill, it was right there. But
I've
they
been
just
there
lose
already,
it.
damn near, like, cause I got like my plug love song is at like 100 and some thousand streams, and it's an R&B song, nigga, and there's no
nigga,
rap.
You ain't gotta say it.
You know
you
what I'm
gotta
saying?
say it.
Like,
you gotta say it loud. I say it.
I'm just saying, like, and I'm a rapper though, so it's like, and though that's one of my most popular songs, that's not the direction I'm trying to go. So it's like I've been in doubt. Like when I dropped a lot of rap shit, when I switched from doing straight R&B, it's like the streams was not the same as Plug Love. It was not, and I knew I was spitting heat. I know like this, you know what I mean? But I second guessed the fuck out of myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, really, shit, am I corny, nigga? Like, you know, I know I'm telling the truth. So goddamn it, what the fuck, you know? Like, and then I realized this little shit that I wasn't doing to get myself out there. It wasn't about people feeling like I'm weak or not weak, or is the story true, or is this nigga what hood this nigga, like, it ain't even all of that. It's just that 50 niggas only got to hear your shit because it's not being marketed. So, you know, that's when I started working with a management team and really spending more money on getting my shit pushed to playlist curators. You got to try to playlist your shit, man, and get that feedback. I get harsh feedback. I get great feedback.
You touching the core over there, cause my man, you touching the core. Yeah.
I know some shit now. I'm not, you know, like
no. Now that you talking some shit, you got to give it.
I know
you got to get
shit,
it.
So
No, you don't.
you know, like
This nigga don't want to give up the plug.
It's jewels, but it ain't like they might not like your shit. Like you might submit your shit to 50 motherfuckers and it might end up on one list or none. You got to pay for that shit. So that's like, you know, it's shit you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay for streams to do no bots or none of that shit. So I get it out the mud. Like I noticed that when I performed, opened up for Rome Streets and Stove, that my followers went up. You know what I'm saying? My streams went up from that. I started doing shit with Easy. You know, some of his followers, which he has an excellent fan base. Yeah. You know, artists have to understand you need to pay some money to do a feature because you're gonna tack onto that algorithm. That's and then fact. You can get some of those fans. You can do that, playlist your shit on top of that too. Pay for some of these shows if you don't got a name yet. Spend some money, nigga, and get on a real ticket. You got it. You know, all these niggas rap about having that money. Spend you some money then. Nigga, you want to open up for the big dogs and cut the line? You want to open up for Benny? You want to cut the line? Or you want to be doing open mics? You got to spend some money. So the niggas who got that bag and they can go and open up for Stove and do with Benny and do that shit costs money unless you already out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, somebody in the game, like, step ahead of me, like they might not have to pay that. I'm at the point where I might have to pay, I might not. You know what I'm saying? Like who knows? Like you know what I'm saying? But that's a part of this shit. You got to spend some money, nigga. Or it might take you years doing a lot of small shows until somebody like, okay, let's throw him on this big ticket and for free. They're not gonna pay you yet. You got to do a lot of free shit. Yeah. You got to pay for a lot of shit to graduate just to being able to do shit for free, nigga. Then after you done doing shit for free, then you might start getting paid if you good enough. There's so many levels to this shit. This shit'll crush somebody's psyche, nigga. It'll crush your psyche.
What'd you say?
Paying dues.
It's paying dues. Like this shit'll crush your shit, nigga. Like it's not no joke. It's not a joke, bro. I'm up to like 4,000 or something this month and shit that has to do with my artistry.
How much would you say?
And that show related to, by the way, with the I can't say what show.
No.
Yeah, May 12th, big announcement coming. But no, like,
how much would you say? Because I hear because I did a conference. I did a conference, a big conference, and I was talking to my people, and they was just basically saying like, man, to get really push it to the world, push it to the whole, you know, states and things like that, you're gonna need about 250.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get your ass on. Yeah,
but they say 10 to get you hot.
It depends on what we talking about. Now, are we talking about one hot song with 10, and then are we talking about we're taking a video out of that too, and we're gonna take some of that to push it? Or we're gonna I don't think 10 is even enough. I mean, it depends on how hot the song is though, because motherfuckers may grab it. So if the song is hot enough and you like submit it, editors might put it on the editors list on Spotify. Like they'll grab your shit for free. That's the best list you can get on. Fuck like the playlist pushing and shit I'm doing. If you can get an editor to grab your shit for free before it come out and you submit it to them, you in there, and that might not cost you shit. So it's really subjective. We talking 10K, like what we talking though? Like one, like okay, if I put 10K on the Plug Love, like just all in 1 month, you could do some damage. But how you gonna sustain that month 2, 3, 4? Because you want to keep it going and going and going. So I think you need more.
Look, hey, hold on, man. Hey, you doing a little bit too much over there, kid.
Man, like,
he said, I like this nigga.
And then for motherfuckers who don't know, I didn't just come out. Like, I came out in like 08 and was active for like 4-5 years, and then I was dormant and popped back out. 8-6 is not a new artist. For those watching, don't get it twisted. Like, I got at least 500, 600 some songs that I done did, and it's crazy. Like, motherfucking only 70 of them is out, and it should be like that. You have to reinvent yourself.
Yeah. Why do you feel like it's your time to be seen right now?
Just the time. Absolutely. Everything lining up.
Because I know timing is everything.
And that's how I know. All the stars are aligning, like for me. Like, so.
What was your confirmation? What is that confirmation that that got you to the point to where it said, all right, this is it. Let me go full throttle. Let me go in. Let me put the chips behind it.
Man, I say my first Boom Bap project that I did with Young Spade, Asylum 1. I mean, just the amount of shares I got, you know, the people just supporting that who didn't even know I rap, and like other artists like in Champaign and Chicago, like sending me like private DMs like, nigga, you really talk crazy, nigga, you spitting some shit. I had certain motherfuckers who I looked up as being lyrical artists like repeating my shit back to me, like, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker, my white boy down in Champaign, his name Chase. He part of a crazy group, Chase in Trouble. Now them motherfuckers they got real fans, way more fans than me. Chase in Trouble down in Champaign. If y'all watching this, type them in. They cold.
Yo. What up?
Gotta give Big Chase in Trouble some love. But like, he sent me a message like, man, you said you used to stuff cones like the Dairy Queen. Like, I'm like, damn, nigga, you really listening to this shit. So when I see niggas who rap tune in and they giving me acclaim, I'm like, all right, so if the rappers are fucking with you, you know the fans gonna fuck with you.
That's a fact.
Cause rappers don't wanna fuck with nobody, nigga. Like, we're not friendly, like, especially lyrical rappers. If you cold, we just be, now we'll give you some credit, but we be listening like, man,
I know about 3 of them, and now that you said that, them niggas, they cool. When it comes to other rappers, they not cool. They ain't really too friendly.
Ain't no other rapper I hang with but Easy. Ain't no other rappers he fuck with like that.
They my people, and they good with me. And we lock in and we crack jokes and talk. But when it come down to that booth, and when they talking, and when it's all competition.
It's all like, competition.
Fuck these niggas.
Like, but me, I'm a little different. I get flowers and I show so much love that I don't have no enemies right now. And I get so much love shown to me with my approach because it's genuine. Like,
right.
Like, me and Easy was both rapping when I met him. I didn't even know bro even knew Stove. I met him in a studio session where we both spit on some shit and was rapping. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I get the respect start there. I fuck with his shit.
Yeah.
Period. I sat and watched this shit for hours on YouTube. This man got fucking hundreds of videos on YouTube. The work that he put in is crazy. So it's like, it was one of them moments where I met like really the only motherfucker I really feel like fucking with me like that. Like, I felt like I'm fucking everybody up till I ran into that nigga. I'm like, this nigga's crazy. So I had to be humble and show some love to my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, you know what I mean? Like, that nigga don't fuck with nobody. He said all the time. Like, and his cousin, ESCDs, be like, man, Easy don't fuck with nobody. Like, he only, you one of the few niggas. Cause I noticed that in this game, like, a lot of rappers don't fuck with motherfuckers, especially other rappers. So it's just what it is. And that's, but me and bro close like that. That's why I say that's like my brother. Like, if it wasn't, I mean, he wouldn't have another Boom Bap rapper, with him making moves and shit. It's not advantageous to him. That's like my people for real.
That is
it's
true.
all out the love. So
that is true.
So that's just how we rock it, man. But I don't hang with no rappers really, but really just Easy. And I mean, my brother, my producers and shit. But it's not a friendly game, man.
How do you think that is going to spill over to bringing this connection of all these Chicago artists, all these Chicago lyricists together, even though you're just saying, coming out of the horse's mouth, like, man, we don't fuck with each other, but we need to have that solidarity. So how do you think that's gonna pan out if we doing that though?
I think it starts with like somebody's got to spearhead this shit. Like, not saying that it's not people spearheading it now, but it needs to be like some major, like, not necessarily a group, but some movement kind of to get people off their ass. Like, how, for instance, you see how Griselda started doing their shit. Now all of a sudden you got, it's like it just started.
Oh yeah, it's a movement. It's a whole fucking movement.
We need like a, not like a, we need a Griselda in Chicago hypothetically, but like, you know, in a sense, something like a movement. You know what I'm saying? Not one rapper can't do it. Like, it's a group, like a movement. Like, people were saying Benny and Khan and them going in, and that niggas like, man, like, niggas really bringing real rap back. Niggas getting inspired by that shit. It has to be.
Yes, sir.
It's a multitude of shit that needs to happen, but it has to be like a movement. Like, when you see motherfuckers playing outside and you like, damn, they playing outside, it looks sunny out there, I want to go outside and play. That's how that shit was out over east. You got motherfuckers cold popping out the woodwork. Mayhem Lauren, ST Knack, shit. You got Fuego Bass with BSF. Like, it's a lot of cats that's under that umbrella that's fucking cold. Rick Hyde, Monster King. It's like it go on and on and on. Like, we got to get to the point to where we got that first, like, that first rock, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like what Westside did with Benny and Conway, that first foundation. It could be a couple groups of foundation. We need, like, that real solidarity, but we need movement, though. Like, we need, like, they're selling shit. They have a cultural movement. Motherfuckers like the art. They like the clothes. They like the lifestyle, Griselda. It's not just the bars.
That's a fact.
We need to, it's about culture, too. And we so culturally rich here.
Talk to him.
So I think it's coming together though. I don't know what that looks like though, because at the end of the day, this is Chicago too. So it's a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy, and a lot of things that go against solidarity that I despise. But you know, that's what needs to happen. I feel like we gotta, you know, motherfuckers gotta be like, man, them niggas killing it, them niggas doing it, man, we been doing that shit. Let's come out with our shit. Yeah, you gotta inspire niggas. Let them get a little jealous. You wake their ass up.
Yeah, you gotta.
You know?
Yeah, that's the only way niggas. That's the only way niggas really respond.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Niggas getting woke up though.
Niggas, that's the only way niggas really respond nowadays.
It's happening.
If you come at them with some shit, then they'll respond. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But, you know, so I say that to say this. We almost down to the minutes of the show. I really want you to respond to this goddamn beat.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
What beat you got?
You know what I mean? I really want you to do what you do. You say you're a spitter. I heard the bars.
I'm alright.
You know what I mean?
I'm alright.
I really want you to do what you do. Get busy on these niggas, man. You heard?
What you got, man?
Ooh.
You crazy for this. Let me see what I can do with this shit. Yeah. They try to tell me I got issues, but they don't need no explanation. My medication, 30s and Quagan, we segregate them. You know the reputation, been ballin' since regulation. Stacking books of that paper, that's for our education. You not authentic, you rather copy and duplicate us. They mad I stuck my dick in the game and I fornicated. Touching keys like The Sims, my life was simulated. Your circle full of them finger pointers and implicators. Premeditated, your man worked with investigators. He set the traps to work with the law and then hit my own homie tried to feed me to them alligators. Painted my picture to them people as a perpetrator. I got betrayed by a rat, the shit resonated. Lesson learned, he got exterminated, it's automated. I'm often hated by broke niggas who can't get paper. Let them bleed a lake with the saber, line them up like a taper. Doing hand to hands out this tan sedan. I let them wrestle over work while I watch. I'm Vince McMahon, take a brick with Vaseline and Saran. Take the keys to the van. Back it in, we finna cram all that we can jam. I'm dedicated, you get one life, so why waste it? You want that bag, you gotta chase it. My bloodline define my inner matrix. A drug-infested mosaic I'm painting. To reach a god, you might need a spaceship. These clips curve like bananas on some ape shit. Paint your shirt, tie that on some babe shit. My shooter started on them crates, bitch. So when he aim at a square, you know he can't miss. Even my bitch know that I ain't shit. 30 with the switch on it. 30 on his head, got his man looking funny.
money. Seen valedictorians turn to junkies.
Damn,
How many
son,
doors
where'd
can
you
you open
find
with
this?
one key? I'm just being who I claim to be. I sold a 7th and a 21 like it's a V. Give me another one, man. Waking me up, man. I'm fucking around, man. Freestyling in this bitch. Come on, man.
That's how you feel?
That's light shit, man. I'm trying to feel the beat, man.
That's what you want to do? That's what you want to do? You trying to do shit like that?
You know, I'm just fucking around.
Nah, that's fucking around.
I'm just fucking around, man.
Well, fuck it, shit. If that's what you feel like you want to do, Kale, how you feel about that?
I like that shit. My favorite part was the tie-dye
With the babe shit?
Man.
Hey,
Paint a nigga shit, man.
wanna give another one? We got time. We got motherfucking time.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna speed it up with the flow, man.
Well,
Let me
fuck it
drink
then.
some water, man. I'm gonna have to
Drink your water, nigga.
Let me get serious, man.
Get your water, nigga. What's happening? You know what the fuck going on? Gotti's World Show. We in this bitch, you heard?
Don't try this shit at home.
You heard?
This shit ain't easy. Yo. Let me see if I can get all of this out, man.
Know where the fuck you at?
Yo, look. Drop a bowl like the people's champ. If I weigh it up, damn. If you make a statement, we gon' glam. I coach a king like I'm Darvin Ham. I can't give you credit for a gram. Snatch a rental steel finna cram it. You would've thought that them shits was ceramic. Goddamn, look. All of this shit that I've been through with bitches. Picture me being the rest haven. Get the walk of shame to the bus station. Seen stranger things like Wes Craven. Flowing, I know I be killing this shit. Soft white bricks, Taylor Swift. Bricking like Simmons. Got chickens and pigeons and peas in my kitchen. I know I can't miss when I'm working my wrist with ambition. I told a bitch, nigga, listen. Shut up and stick to the mission. If you want the money, then follow directions. I had them bitches in the transmission on the interstate. I'm trying to dodge prison. Niggas cap on raps like they moving shit. You can ass around and really do this shit. Touch tan, Molly, and exotic bricks with a bad bitch and Spike Lee a flick. Money on the flow, playing big crits, seeing dead people like the 6th Sense. I remember I ain't had 6 cents. Now I run the field like Richard, then a touchdown with a 4-hole left a broke nigga cause he say his money spent. Little did she know she finna suck a dick for the free cause a nigga ain't a trick. I charge a hoe just to take a pic. Now the bitch say I act like a prick. Water on my neck, got a seasick. Hope my number one goal was to be rich. These niggas gon' hate when I make it, but little did they know I came from the sewer, bitch. Goddamn. Let me stop playing with y'all.
Cuff your chick.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
My voice a little scratchy, man. Hold on, wait, is still something left on the beat? Shit. Hold on, I'm fucking with you, Let me take my glasses off, man. It's bright in here.
Kale? You the rapper.
Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie though.
Kale?
You did something that I always complain to other rappers about. You know how rappers usually rap to the percussion instruments?
Yeah,
You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to
I
rap
know.
to the melody. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. You ever notice, like, when you in the studio with other rappers and the percussion instruments go
Yeah.
in, and it's just melody,
I don't judge though.
and they can't find the flow?
Yeah,
That's why.
you gotta lay back on it even when you double time and you just gotta relax. It's about your breaths though. I told you I'm gonna speed it up with the flow, man. I'm tired. Look, I ain't seen nobody come up here spitting it like that, spitting it that fast. Who double time and taking that risk on the freestyle?
I don't
On
know,
the spot.
Man. You ain't seen my episode.
Hey, man, look. Tell everybody how they can find you, man. I ain't got
Man,
too
look.
much to fucking say, bro.
Man, y'all can find me.
What the fuck I'ma say? You know what I'm saying?
A6 the God, man, on Instagram. Tap in with me. Look, on all platforms. 86, number 8, SIX, one word, man. Fuck with me. Right now it's out featuring Easy O'Hare, man. We killing them with that shit. Put your order in, I whip it right now, man. You know what it is, man.
Ray, what the fuck I'ma say?
You know A6 come to rap, man.
G World Media. Y'all can find all the fucking, all the interviews and official _ Young Gotti. You know what I mean? On Instagram, YG Clothing Company. You know what I mean? Black Militia. You know what I mean? Apparel.
Big dog.
Yeah.
You see it.
Kel James in the fucking building. Engineer. Envion Studios.
Feature coming soon, man. I'm finna hop on something with this fella right here, man. I'm putting it into the universe, man.
Well, I got opens right now.
I'm not playing, man. We ain't fucking around 2023. This Jordan year.
Hey, while you playing, I got an NPC in my trunk right now.
I ain't playing no games. And it's Jordan year. I was finna hit you with one of these Jordan year freestyles, and you're lucky you're out of time, cause God damn it. And now come on. Next time though, we gonna hit him with it.
Gotti's World Show, man. I'm out, man. Bye, nigga.
We in it.
Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, all wait, think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do all this, that entrepreneurship. Coming late, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.